Dear friends, colleagues, educators and partners, I thank Educators for Peace and the Scottish Peace Platform for convening this important gathering. And a special thank you to Dr. Nadine Abu Sha'ban for organizing this event and for the kind invitation to speak today. I regret I cannot join you in person. However, I am grateful for this opportunity to speak about the role of education in rebuilding Gaza. When I received the invitation, one word stood out above all others: rebuilding. We must be clear-eyed about what rebuilding truly means for the Palestinian people. It is not about bricks and mortar. It means restoring a society in which children can learn again, where teachers can teach again, where an entire people can dare to imagine its future again. The scale of the destruction and the damage to Palestinian society in Gaza is staggering. Over 637,000 students have been deprived of schooling since October 2023. Palestinian children have already lost the equivalent of 5 full years of learning. More than 18,000 students and nearly 800 teachers have been killed. Over 27,000 students and more than 3,200 teachers have been injured. 93% of schools and school buildings have been destroyed or require major repairs. All 19 universities in Gaza have been severely damaged or destroyed. These are not abstract figures, my friends. This is not collateral damage. This is the systematic erasure of a generation's future. What human rights experts and scholars call a scholasticide. And it is a grave violation of our values and of international law. This assault extends beyond Gaza. Earlier this year, I visited Birzeit University, my alma mater. I went in solidarity following an unprecedented military raid during school hours. 11 students were injured. 5 were shot with live ammunition. Across the West Bank, 8 universities have been raided in the last 2 years. Military incursions, arrests, and intimidation are now part of daily academic life. The message is consistent across all of Palestine, that Palestinian futures are to be foreclosed, that Palestinians have no future in Palestine. But we cannot let Palestine be erased by bombs and bulldozers, and we will not. We will not let Palestinian identity be erased by the occupation. Our destiny is to be free, a free people in a free Palestine. And education is at the heart of our struggle to reclaim our rights, preserve our identity, and protect our land. Education is our preservation, guaranteeing that the next generation does not forget who we are. That is why, for Palestinians, education has always been more than schooling. It is an act of resilience, of resistance, a commitment to dignity, memory, and hope. It is an act that asserts our identities as Palestinians in the land of Palestine. I am myself a graduate of UNRWA schools. After the Nakba, our parents and grandparents made a deliberate choice. Our land have been stolen, but not our minds. Even today, amid the ruins of Gaza, universities are reopening under tents among rubble. This is the spirit. This is sumud, steadfastness. Rebuilding will be an immense task, my friends, but let me be unequivocal. This rebuilding must be led by Palestinians for Palestinians. Sustainable recovery requires local ownership and community trust. The international community must ensure support and the unimpeded entry of educational materials. The work you do through Educators for Peace is more critical than ever. The solidarity from Britain's education sector has shifted discourse and influenced policy, and I thank you for it. It helped move this government to recognize the state of Palestine and reassess arms exports. But the work is not complete. It's far, far from being complete. We must press for a permanent ceasefire, for an Israeli withdrawal from Gaza and the occupied territories, for our unimpeded humanitarian and educational aid and materials, for full accountability under international law of the war criminals, for the right of Palestinians to determine our own destiny, for Palestine to be free. The future of Palestine lies in its children, our children. They will lead the journey from devastation to renewal, from sorrow to hope. Our future stands on their shoulders and yours. Thank you.